Hey y'all, hope everybody's doing well today. Candy Bailey with the truth and nothing but the truth. Got a segment here on Trump. Impeachment trials going on, as y'all know. And when it comes to his impeachment, where were y'all on January 6th, 2021? If you were like me, or like a lot of people, you're probably glued to your TV sets. Trump only had 1 week left in office, and Democrats wanted him gone. The rioters were not Trump supporters. I've done my research in it. The rioters were not Trump supporters. How many supporters do you know that have gas masks and hammers at the ready? Trump had 80 rallies between the Labor Day weekend and Election Day. How many windows were broken during those rallies? None. How many police officers were attacked? None. How many people were murdered? None. So, wouldn't it be fair to say that Trump was not behind the Capitol violence? Yet Democrats are still wanting to blame Trump for everything, trying yet again for another impeachment and blame him and his supporters for all the foolishness. Folks, in my lifetime, I have never seen a more robust economy than Trump brought us. He also lowered the poverty rate. He helped minorities to prosper. He equalized trade with other countries, like China. They're not running all over top of us. They weren't running all over top of us. But now with the new administration, things are changing dramatically. He stood up to ISIS. He lowered the threat coming from North Korea, equalized trade from other countries, lowered our taxes. He brought peace between Israel and many Muslim countries. He built the majority of the Mexican border wall and stopped most illegal immigration. Trump did all this while continuously and constantly being ridiculed and disrespected by the Democrats. He's a billionaire, and he has always stood up for the average American. Now, the Democrats are trying their level best to impeach him for the second time. Second time. He wasn't even convicted the first time, but they're trying a second time. With no investigation, just a snap impeachment. They're treating him like he has no right to defend himself. But do you know what might be the real problem for this second impeachment? To punish you and I for voting for him and to prevent a 2024 comeback, which a lot of his supporters are hoping for. Now, with all this being said, I know what you must be thinking. Oh my gosh, that Candy Bailey, she's always glorifying Trump. She doesn't have anything bad to say about him at all. No, I dug up some trash as much as I could find, but there's not a whole lot that I could find at the moment I was looking. This man does some wrong. He does. There's a lot of people that don't like him. Trump has had his issues, for example, with the airport in Palm Beach, Florida. I don't know how many of you know about this, but I found it. With his big club there and his residence in Palm Beach, he claims that the airport is intentionally doing takeoffs right over his house and creating a very noisy environment around his Palm Beach place. So, what does he do? He sued the airport, claiming that the airport needed to build a longer runway so the planes can be at higher speed and altitude at takeoff and they won't rattle the windows of his Palm Beach villa. The ATC, the air traffic control, says that Trump is a joke and will sue anybody for anything. Maybe. But tell me how you feel about him. If you would, comment below, subscribe, and let me know how you feel about Trump. It doesn't have to be a long comment. It doesn't have to be all big and nasty. A lot of people like him. A lot of people don't like him, but a whole lot of people do because of the good that he's done for the past 4 years. So, hope y'all are doing well. Hope you enjoyed this segment. Take care of yourselves, and until next time.